What's up, gamers? This is zDD here doing my review on Modern Warfare 2 where I use the Frag FX Pro. This is exclusively for PS3 Attitude. For the guys over there, I'm actually going to go through just quickly, not to bore you guys to death. I'm just going to go through what I like and don't like about Modern Warfare 2, and just showing you the perks and benefits of having a Frag FX. Compared to the regular standard controller, but I'm just going to hit right at it and just show you what I like, don't like. First, I'm going to start off with, well, I'm using the Frag Pro, of course, the Spiff's new wireless Frag FX. It's called the Frag Pro, as we call it. Actually, over there is the new Evo, the other new secret controller that is now available. We call that the Evo, but I'll show some of that another time. But this is for shooters playing Modern Warfare 2, so it's gonna be shooter. So just real quick, going to special ops. Special ops, I like. It was a good idea. It seems like it was their answer to the zombie mode for Call of Duty World at War, which is cool. I actually like special ops. It's fun, especially if you're playing with a friend over here, split screen, or if you're doing co-op, or if you're just a big fan of that type of stuff. I like special ops. I like special ops for a lot of reasons. That it helps get you ready. If I want to warm up, let's say, before actually going into an online match or something, I can do the special ops mode. One of my favorite ones is the very first one, the pit. The pit is one of my favorite ones, where you just basically run through a course and shoot down targets, like in a target range. It's probably one of my favorite ones. Just gets myself the speed, calibration of the Frag Pro, the sensitivity, trying to adjust that. It has a good selection of weapons when you first start up the pit, right on the table that you can select from. So I like, so again, first thing I do is pause the game. I'm going to go to options, go to sensitivity, go to custom, and put it all the way up on 10. And I have the Frag Pro set usually around 3 and 4. And as you can see, it gives me that response that I want as I'm moving. So I usually like to go with the pistol. And let's switch it up here. And 9. So, I mean, I like it for these lot of different reasons. Just move kind of slow, Shot a hostage. Missed the target. Anyway, so let's quit that. Special ops, that's probably my favorite one, and there's quite a few of them on here. But anywho, I like special ops. I think it was a good added feature to this. It feels more like you're getting more for your money with this game, with the added feature and options of special ops mode. So not only do you have a campaign, you have, of course, multiplayer. You have special ops, which is something added and a feature that they foresaw that people would really love and be popular. Again, it's probably their version of the zombie mode for that was in World at War. And then you have the campaign, which is awesome. Which is just, you can't get any better than the storyline. I love a lot of surprises to it. I'm not going to give anything away for those that didn't play it yet, but most people, I'm sure, probably played through it by now. If you haven't played through it and only been playing multiplayer to this point, what are you waiting for? Play the campaign mode. The storyline is awesome. I love it. Probably one of the best storyline modes, or campaign modes I played of most shooters. I play every shooter. I play everything. That's campaign mode. It has good weapon selections throughout the game, so they give you a good variety of weapons you can pick up throughout the game to try out. Let's see, they have the AI in the campaign is much better. The enemy AI is much better. I would definitely give that. It seemed to be, their aim seems to be much better this time around. The friendly AI is still kind of troublesome. I'll use the word troublesome rather than a pain or a nuisance, but they are comparable. I guess the whole point of it is let you be the star and get the kills and things like that, which is why the enemy AI always targets you. Even though you have 1,000 friendly AIs in front of you shooting at them, the AI always seems to find you out of that whole bunch and just keeps lighting you up. But it gives you the sense of, accomplishment to go through the game and be able to take them down, knowing that you're being targeted and all that kind of stuff like that. The difficulty levels are right on point. Of course, the higher you put it, the tougher the game is. So it does have a good challenge for people that happen to be really well at it and breeze through the game the first time. So that's that. And then, of course, the crux of the game, which the most popular part, is the multiplayer. I'm just going to show you real quick an exclusive inside, peek of my actual setup, my classes, and what I use for my online gaming, and also why and how I can get a 5.0 kill-death ratio. Actually, well, of course, using the Frag FX. Everyone knows the mouse is better than regular analog stick. But speaking of that, I'm just going to go real quick. So this is the new Frag Pro for those that haven't really seen it yet. The biggest difference is, the most obvious, is no wires, so it's nothing tethered. You can play anywhere you want. I mean, if I wanted to play in the air, if it was possible, I could. But you can play on the arm of your chair, anywhere. It don't have to be on a desk like I'm playing here. It can be on a coffee table, anything like that. The features of the Frag FX V2 that people are familiar with is all in this one, the Frag Pro. So there's the rapid fire. So when you hold down the Frag button, the left analog and the right mouse, you got your rapid fire, which is that light there, and select that. So that's that. It has the motion control, so if I want to program my melee or knifing to be flicking my wrist, I can program that. Then you have the mouse control, where if you want to, see if you're browsing the web on your PS3, you can switch the mouse to the Frag mouse to a regular mouse that you would on PC, and move the cursor around on the screen and then switch back. One of the biggest things I like about the rapid fire, which is on now, which is why it's blinking, letting me know that it's on, activated, is that some other controllers, and that was trying to be comparable to this, you had to let go. When I looked at the video of those other ones, you had to let go of the one of the controller and use both hands to disable it and turn it on. Unlike the Frag, you can do it on the fly, just back and forth. So, which is what I like about that.